Hi guys, this is Chosen Reactions, and in this video I'm going to watch episode 4 of the original Roswell series. Before I start off, I want to give you a small review of the previous episode I watched. I didn't make a reaction video of it, but I did watch it, and I first off wanted to start off that I really liked how the students got to talk about what they wanted to do for their future. And this is why I chose this, it's kind of unflattering, but this screenshot in particular, because Liz told the counselor that she wants to be a molecular biologist. Yeah, I really can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm trying to say, and that was really inspirational to me. I thought it was very special because a lot of times the main characters in the series don't really know what they want to do for their future, and let alone have some ambitious plans. So I was really surprised that she was very confident in stating what she wanted to do. And when the counselor asked Liz from, okay, that's very nice, but what job do you actually think you're going to do in 10 years? She still gave the same answer. So that was something I wanted to start off with, which I really liked. But what I also really enjoyed was the storyline that it revolved around Maria. And she was actually scared of Max, Isabel, and Michael because she feels like they can be very dangerous because at the end of the day they're still aliens. So she was having nightmares, and Isabel actually came into her mind to see what kind of nightmares she had, and so she found out that Maria kind of had like feelings of maybe asking the sheriff for help. So it was really interesting to find out of what she's going to do. Is she going to tell on them or not? Because I wasn't really mad at her because I can understand that you're afraid. Yeah, they do seem, like normal humans, and I like them, in particular Max. But I can understand that Maria was still very afraid. So I'm very glad that at the end she, with her own strength, that she decides for herself, like, you know what? They are actually just like us. They also want to have connections. They also want to have their own family. So she wasn't really afraid anymore. So she didn't tell on them. And she got a few nice scenes with Isabel as well. So I really liked that. I thought it was a very good episode. Afterwards I was like, why did I record this? Damn. But no, I really liked this episode. So far I don't really have an episode that I was like, yeah, it's not really that good, so I can't really tell you what's my least favorite or most favorite. I like them all, so I'm very excited to watch the fourth episode.
Previously on Roswell.
Like, I'm really curious of what kind of episode we're going to have, because you actually recommended me to react to this episode.
And this is what I've been thinking. Grandma Claudia's coming on Friday.
Huh?
I've been going through Grandma's draws. I just love Grandma Claudia. I know, she's like the basis of my existence. 2 Trekkie specials.
Trekkie specials.
Enjoy your dinner. Oh, and your space bags will be right out.
Miss? My colleagues and I were just appreciating your wonderful overbite. Would you mind if we just take a look at your bite?
Excuse me?
For medical purposes. Magnificent.
Damn,
Enjoy your dinner, gentlemen.
I was really enjoying how Max was looking at her, and then you have those perverts. No thanks.
It's an orthodontist convention.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
False alarm then.
He's the guy.
What are you guys planning? Not liking this.
Stay away from her. Who?
Are you effing kidding me?
I'm gonna kill him. Michael.
Whoa, no, not kill him
What are we
though.
gonna do?
I mean, I would have given him some slaps, that's for sure.
Kyle does something to us, we do something back to him.
Oh yeah, and his father is the
All
sheriff.
over school, all over town. We have to stay
Oh,
away from Liz.
no. No.
What happened to your face?
I fell.
Yeah, very
Are you
believable.
okay?
Yeah.
When did it happen? It looks really bad.
Yesterday. Look, I gotta get going.
I have an English major.
No, can't you just,
Liz, hey.
Hey.
are you responsible for this mess? Are you serious?
Yes.
Video store at 6. Hey, watch where you're going. Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh, what is he doing? What did he do? So what, now he's all itchy? Very itchy? I love how he's looking at him. Alright.
Grandma! Honey bear! Oh, hello, Jeffrey!
We'll be back just as soon as Liz has told me about all the boys who
Oh
are
my God.
in love with her.
Don't waste your time because she never talks about that stuff.
So in any case, Kyle's somebody that I'm gonna marry.
That was like literally 1 second later.
Everybody wants to find her soulmate, but there's so much time for that. One thing I can tell you, if it isn't complicated, he probably isn't a soulmate.
Grandma!
Oh, Maria. Boys.
Oh, Kyle or Max?
That wasn't really.
Max.
No. Max,
Damn.
He's so not possible. He's just like this whole different.
Life form?
I really hope it's not Max who's Oh. Of course.
What you doing? What happened?
Yeah, still shocked, right?
Michael and I were
You already told me the story about you falling on the basketball court. What really happened, Max?
You can't fool Isabel.
Why don't you just get rid of them?
because they have to heal normal. Everything has to be normal.
What?
Give me an EKG, snack 7, and keep them out of here, please.
I'm sorry, I need to have you wait.
That's my
I
mother.
understand that, but I need you to wait out here.
Tanner, drop a...
Hey, Max. It's Liz. I'm at the hospital. Something happened to my grandmother. You know, we don't know if it's serious, but it seems really bad. And I'm just scared. Look, you don't come here or anything, because everybody's here. I'll see you at school tomorrow.
It's not a weird call. But Max, can't you help her?
Bye.
Wait, he is here?
Max.
Kyle Buggeroff. Oh my Are you... How is he even there so fast?
But what I don't appreciate is that ever since then, you've been all over her.
He's not?
My friends see it, the entire school sees it. I
No.
don't want you around her.
No. If you have a problem, you should talk to Liz yourself.
See that?
You should talk to Liz and tell her that you're jealous for a ridiculous reason. Well, it's kind of weird to see the sheriff in such a
Just go back
casual
to the
setting.
hospital.
Oh no.
Hospital? What are you talking about? What do you care about Max Evans?
Kyle, I don't want you around him. Do you hear me?
Maybe you can tell your son to stop letting his friends beat him up. Alright. Can you give me those powers too? Thank you.
I hope she's okay.
Can't you explain it, Max? For crying out loud, just take her aside and
No,
tell
I'm glad
her.
you did. It really meant a lot that you were there.
What are you doing? Just all these pranks?
What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm helping you out. You're the one who put us in danger when you saved Liz.
Oh.
Right. You're the one who screwed up.
Oh.
What are you doing right now?
You know, you should be home then. You know, binging on junk food and Rosie.
Oh, it's such a sweet moment.
Hi, what can I get for you, sir?
Well, let me ask you, would you recommend the
Will Smith?
burger?
Will Smith
over the,
burger?
Tommy Lee Jones bacon basket?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
I wish this restaurant was real. I really wish it was real. I would go there every day after school.
The first one. Or that will leave me forever indebted.
Wait, you're not going to ask her for help, right?
Will you help me wait tables?
I'm kidding, right?
Please.
I don't think Isabel's going to say yes
Just
to
as
that.
succinctly as possible. I'm not really a service-oriented person.
And you should have seen your grandma. She's dragging these 3 gun-wielding, beer-guzzling hunters into the sheriff's office. I mean, it made national news, am I right?
She's so incredible.
No wonder Liz is such a badass.
Oh my god, it's her.
Oh. Wait, she isn't.
No way.
What the?
Shut up.
So she...
Temporary situation.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
You're covering for Liz, aren't you?
I'm just saying it, you know. If something like this happened to Grandma or Grandpa, I wouldn't want to be kept away from who I really needed.
I didn't expect that from Liz. From Liz, what I'm saying, from Isabel.
Should I say wish the orthodontist luck?
Oh, she can just fix things like that.
Looks well done to me.
You know that. We base our lives on that.
That's
and
sad.
if you're seen in this capacity, it's not just you that suffers. It brings us all down.
Chill out.
That is the perfect response.
Because you were the one person in the world that I really wanted to talk to.
Oh my god.
Is there anything that you could do
Yeah.
for my grandmother?
Liz, when I saved you, it was because you were shot. And there was a bullet in you. Something was happening to you that wasn't supposed to happen. It was before your time. I'm not God.
I didn't even think about that. But he's right.
I know.
I just wanted to tell you that I had nothing to do with what happened to Max.
What happened to Max?
You know, Tommy and Polly, those guys, they're degenerates, and I had no idea that they were going to
She
do
doesn't know, Carl, but thank you for telling her.
that. You know, beat him up. I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're letting it get all out of hand.
You must have said something to them about Max. They must have had a reason to do what they did.
Why are you so damn worried about Max?
Because he got attacked for no reason? He's the last person in the world who would ever want to hurt anyone.
I can't stop. You know it's gonna happen. Maybe I can help you say goodbye.
Is he seeing her memories?
I'm
What?
sorry.
Thank you.
Honey bear.
What?
I just don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
You're gonna do just fine. And I want to tell you something. When I look at you, so excited about life, I can see myself. And that's a gift. A gift I'll take with me, that I'll always treasure. Promise me one thing, that you'll follow your heart wherever it takes you. Trust it. Will you do that?
I will.
Thanks for making me cry, guys.
People forget to mention.
I had to fix myself up before I could continue.
It takes you to places you shouldn't be. And once you do, you can never go back.
I have to recollect myself because I do want to tell you what I thought about this episode and not just cry or whatever that was. I'm sorry about that. I logically I thought we were going to have an interesting episode because I made a list of the episodes I was going to react to thanks to the help of you guys. But I didn't expect this. I mean, I was really looking forward to what we're going to see. And this episode was really good. But it was so emotional. Like, maybe I was naive, but I really thought that Max was just going to swoop in and save her grandma. And then there was going to be more crashes, which sucks, but her grandma would still be alive. Her grandmother didn't have a lot of screen time, but she instantly had an impact on me. I don't know. She just felt so warm, and I also noticed that she and Liz are so alike what we saw. I was like, this is why Liz is the strong person that I like. And then when she was in the hospital, I was like, what? But I really thought that she was going to be saved. And then after a while, I was like, alright, she's going to die. But I didn't expect that Max could use his powers to give Liz a final goodbye with her grandmother. Like at first I thought he was trying to get memories from her grandmother that he wanted to share with Liz. So when he said sorry, I thought, oh, he can't retrieve the memories. But then when you saw the grandmother standing there, I don't know. Like normally I don't think I'm someone who cries that fast or a lot. I mean my eyes get watery a lot of times, but crying, I had to pause the video for a while and cut out, like I have to cut out a part of my recording because that was some ugly sobbing that went there. You don't want to see this. But I don't know. Yeah, and Kyle, let's talk about Kyle. What a douche. Seriously, I don't care that he didn't directly give his friends the order to attack Max. He's still responsible for it. The fact that after he discovered it, is just like more annoyed than horrified, says enough. And then that he wants to blame Liz, I don't know. It is ridiculous. How was he even surprised that she wanted to break up with him? What did you think was going to happen? I felt really bad for Max. And I really hoped he was going to explain to Liz, but I mean, maybe I was seeing it a little bit too simple, because at the end of the day, he still has to protect his identity. I can't just take risks. But it was so sad to see him ignore Liz. And then Maria, she's such a great friend. I really like their friendship. I think if it's going to stay like this is definitely going to be one of my favorite friendships on television. It's just so, I don't know. Like I keep throwing the word around, but I mean it. It just feels real. Like a lot of times you have these friend relationships on television series, and I just don't buy it. I'm just like, why are you guys even friends? You only like talk to each other when there's a problem you have to solve, or you have like boy trouble or whatever. But it doesn't really feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel genuine. I feel it here. And I was very surprised by Isabel, how she at the end then she still tried to help Maria and Liz, and how she also told Max that he can support Liz. That was very beautiful. I was really happy with that. Yeah. I don't know. I think I have to end now. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.